So yeah, for birthdays to beginning, I kind of want an update on the Switch. So this is what I call the Mesozoic update. So it did update, just adding something new, a new class, the Dragon class. Today's classes are going to be insect, its own animal species line. The Megalodon clones, dragons, theropod dinosaurs, non-theropod dinosaurs. So some things using flying dinosaurs and mammals. First up is Spinosaurus. Of course, a theropod dinosaur, but I could feel like it could just after its prey item, aka fish, were propagating, this predator could appeal. So yeah, I'm kind of depicting an oct kind of looking like this, possibly a little bit more like the manga series. So yeah. So the next ones are actually pretty much kind of together. Irritator, which evolves into Spinosaurus. Irritator basically has a little bit of a smaller number of fish, and large number of prey on dinosaurs that can prey on. So basically it's taking advantage of both worlds. Of course, a cute version. So Suchomimus and Baryonyx are also going to be the same classification. The strangest thing is that Suchomimus and Baryonyx are some of the strangest creatures ever. And I kind of want Baryonyx to evolve into Irritator, which evolves into Spinosaurus. As this animal adapts to a climate that offered, well, first, Suchomimus is basically the ice version. Well, the icy or age version, which of course also evolves into an ice version of the Irritator and Spinosaurus, one that adapts to cold climates. Next one is pretty much going to be surprising. Carnotaurus, big theropod, but I kind of want Velociraptor to not just evolve into more clones of Velociraptor and of course T-Rex. No. What if there was another evolution line that kind of has to do with the same temperature, but the wrong prey item propagating? Stegosauruses, or Brachiosauruses, or Gigabrachiosauruses, anyhow, the world that T-Rex doesn't prey on multiplying. This will be it, Carnotaurus. And of course, it's pretty much different from T-Rex, not just because of how it looks, no, also most frankly because of what I feel like speed. The speed of the creature. So yeah, why do I say speed of the creature? That's right, I want this creature to be a little bit faster than T-Rex, and of course, doesn't hunt Triceratopses. When Triceratops evolves, this creature is most likely on the brink of extinction. And of course, more cold kind of climates, because not the planet's a desert. Desert has to do with dinosaurs, some lived in the cold. Which also includes our next one, which is kind of a little bit of a cheat, Albertosaurus. Albertosaurus is basically the prototype version of the T-Rex itself in the game. So why do I want Albertosaurus? Well, this creature can prey on Parasaurolophus. So yeah, why Parasaurolophus? Well, I feel like it's the gateway. Parasaurolophus. Well, why Parasaurolophus? I'm not going to tell you until we get to Parasaurolophus. So yeah, basically, yeah. This is what I theorize in the Mesozoic update. So yeah. more of dinosaurs and extinct creatures in a way. This creature is, of course, smaller than T-Rex, but not too small. I want the T-Rex to be a little bit bigger than this dinosaur, and please don't reuse the model. Instead, make its own model and have one that's adapted to cold climates on the grounds that's big as a T-Rex. T-Rex are ones that live on small, hot climates in mountains. It could be the evil version of the T-Rex if we're deciding to do good and bad versions. So yeah, basically a Brontosaurus is a strange candidate. So next one is is Gallimimus. I want a horrible dinosaur that's on two legs. An E-Raptor experiment gone wrong. With, of course, deserts expanding, but plants also expanding like nuts. This creature is most likely appearing. As plants are thriving, this creature evolves and is thriving. In fact, if you can somehow find a way for plants to stop thriving, which is kind of impossible, this creature would be extinct. And of course, same thing with Struthiomimus, instead adapted to a more cold environment. Now, this is kind of strange, but here we go. Deinonychus. This creature's that big. So yeah, and what's the big deal of having it here? Well, Deinonychus is the real Jurassic Park raptor. So yeah, it basically evolves into Velociraptor. Velociraptor in real life. If this was based on real life. But since it's not it's another part of the raptor family, but evolved from Brontosaurus. This creature, which is also a theropod and eats meat, which evolves from the Velociraptor. So what does this thing evolve into? Troodon. And Troodon, I kind of wanted to be kind of an amazing, kind of speedy creature. Moving on. Here, this is where we're going to get into sauropods, four-legged dinosaurs. Neogosaurus, most likely. I want kind of more of a cool environment for this sauropod, evolving from Brachiosaurus that is a little bit smaller to it as it adapts to the forest and cold climates as well as Brachiosaurus could not. So yeah. And of course, let's not also forget about Saltosaurus, which is basically the evolved version of it, where deserts were quickly growing. And of course, Ankylosaurus. But what does Ankylosaurus evolved from? Mimi, which is a little bit smaller than themselves in the photo. So yeah, but not completely directly. Ankylosaurus evolves from. Ankylosaurus, I kind of want a hot creature, but I want Gastonia to be a little bit of a cold creature, and this one kind of a little bit in between. This creature, Mimi, also evolves into Sauropauta and Martonia, which are actually separate. Gastonia, on the other hand, may evolve into more creatures. Many evolving into Eurobocephalus, which is a different size away from Ankylosaurus. So why do I want Eurobocephalus to evolve from Gastonia? Easy. Since the two dinosaurs are easy getting mixed up, you could use the same model but decide to change the different colorings. So yeah. Now we're heading on to ones that I don't really know, so yeah. I'm going to sometimes do the four-legged one and the two-legged one. its symbol. So yeah. So first of all, Motobos. First of all, so Iguanodon. Yes, Iguanodon. So yeah, Iguanodon evolves from Hypsilophodon. Hypsilophodon, which kind of loves the cold, but this one kind of loves kind of a hot environment, but not too hot. Like not hot that it's a desert. So what does this guy evolve into? A Rhinosaur. Source which loves deserts. Or Metaborosaurus. They're herbivores. And I also feel like Hypsilophodon evolves into Linealair. So for fun. For a little bit of fun, which evolves into Tenatosaurus. So yeah. These are all herbivorous dinosaurs. Dinosaurs that you can really express out. And of course, I feel like Tyrannosaurus would evolve into this dinosaur species, Edmontosaurus, which of course I kind of wanted to be the gateway creature to a way to evolve Tyrannosaurus Rex. Moving on a little bit, it evolves into Bronxarium, which is of course different evolution, kind of on the tree. Bronxarium. This dinosaur of course has a spine, but evolves into Grovosaurus. So what's the other evolution? Myosaurus. So yeah, it evolves into two creatures. First, Lambeosaurus, and Parasaurolophus. So a little bit going into depth with Parasaurolophus. Since it's one of the prey items of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, Albertosaurus in Jurassic Park Operations in Genesis loves Parasaurolophus meat. So why not have a little bit of a twist when Parasaurolophus, while thriving, this creature evolves? Parasaurolophus will most likely require a little bit of a colder environment. And of course, Lambeosaurus evolves into Guerrerosaurus. Yeah. Moving on, Hypsilophodon evolves into Prosacosaurus. So yeah. But evolves into the much more powerful Triceratops. Which evolves into the Dinoceratops and whatever else after that. But how do you get Triceratops? This creature's not a straight evolution to Triceratops, no. This creature evolves into Protoceratops before evolving into Triceratops. But also Triceratops evolves into Pentaceratops, which basically evolves into Chasmosaurus, Stegosaurus, and Styracosaurus, all being different evolutionary lines. So yeah, you can basically have people make more dinosaurs before ending the giant time sword. Also in Centoceratops evolves into Ionosaurus, which of course allows you to evolve Carnotaurus. So yeah, moving on. Of course, the ceratopsians are four legs. Now these are basically two legs. Pachycephalosaurus and Styracosaurus. Two different species of Pachysaur that you can make a smaller version of the bigger version. Of course, you can make Stegosaurus evolves into Pachycephalosaurus. Okay, so yeah, Archaeopteryx also. So yeah, Archaeopteryx can evolve into Confuciusornis. And then splits off an evolution to Vegavus, Ichthyornis, Hesperornis, and Ipsornis. Hesperornis is not completely this one. Instead, you evolve this one into this one. And these ones kind of love cold. Cold. Love the freezing temperatures. So, moving on into the Ice Age. Moving on to the Ice Age, we first have to do one without legs. Yes, a snake. Snake. This is of course, a snake, and Prognathian, which is about that big. Of course, Prognathian is a type of sea creature. So yeah. But Titanoboa, the biggest snake to ever live. And of course will be pretty much tough, but okay. Crocodiles can be its main predators at time, but the real predator is Tyrannosaurus Rex. So, Rex, ever have to find a profile on Titanoboa to prove this wrong? Seriously, Tyrannosaurus Rex can go down and bite off the head of this thing. Just in half. Next up is Gastornis, which of course is a two-legged one. Trying to revive Tyrannosaurus. These are omnivorous creatures. And of course, a part of the Pteropods line. The bird line. So, yeah. Next up, we're going to a new age, the Neon Age. Big age. Age 4. Some more math for mainly mammals. Thylacine. Mainly Thylacine, which is basically how I'm going to evolve every single, mammal. Every single sharp-toothed cat out there. So yeah, let's also not forget about Dinoicteryx. I want to at least give a shout out to an island. So Dinoicteryx is pretty much the one where a giant shrew that doesn't compete with, of course, seals, Aetherius, and Almomus. Of course, we have some animals, but mainly the Calicophils. So this is one type of Calicophil. One Calicophil species, one Calicophilum and also there's another evolution in which claws can be retracted and intracted as well. So yeah, and part of evolution. Moving on, of course we have Dinotherium, a herbivorous one. If a mammoth, then Exceptodon. Well, Exceptodon, it's a predator. So yeah, predators. Moving on. This time we're turning backwards through the space-time continuum to the Jurassic era. Which to have our own standalone reptile, Calirius. Yes, Calirius, yes. Which evolves after Allosaurus evolves. And, another one. But what is that another one? Cryolosaurus. And you're wondering how to get the Spinosaurians, eh? Well, of course you can evolve the Dilophosaurus, which evolves into Cryolosaurus, which is the beginning of the Spinosaurians. It's a Megalosaurian, which evolves into Megalosaurus, and another Megalosaurian, which evolves into the Spinosaurians. Of course, there's also Merlops, which of course eats meat, but it's side evolution from that one. But that evolves into the rest of the theropod dinosaurs, including Allosaurus. But Eoraptor is still number one in the tree line. So yeah, Allosaurus is one of the predators that I feel like should be in the game as well. moving on, and this time completely moving on these herbivores. Herbivores. And by the way, I just introduced you a theropod and more theropods. So why am I doing a pro sauropod now? Huh. Why am I doing a pro sauropod? Yeah, why? Well, it isn't that until you find out now that basically Archosaurus evolves from Plateosaurus. Of course, one have to skip this entries and look. Plateosaurus is a giant one in creature that bigger than Rufungosaurus. You can basically use the Rufungosauruses and his sculpt image thing involve another one that of course has a different coloration. So yeah, but Rufungosaurus evolves into Archosaurus. So which begins on a Fischias or Vastospondylus, which doesn't do anything. But Rufungosaurus evolves into Volcanodon, which evolves into many sauropods or pods. Like this one, Brontosaurus for some Pseudosaurus, Mosasaurus, and Brachiosaurus, and then Brachiosaurus evolves into Gigas. So yeah. Moving on, there's also Tyrannosaurus and Apatosaurus and Camarasaurus. Camarasaurus and of course Brontosaurus. Brontosaurus evolves into Apatosaurus, which evolve. Or this creature could evolve into Camarasaurus, which evolves into Dinosaurus. So yeah, and then let's go to another creature, Stegosaurus, which pretty much evolved from that one, which evolved from Hoangosaurus, which evolves from Tyrannosaurus, evolving from Kentosaurus. Stegosaurus also evolves into Gorgosaurus. So yeah. Going into a little bit of theropods, Drynosaurus, Camposaurus, or Nephiliston pretty much evolves these creatures evolve into pretty much Drynosaurus evolves into Oniphilistes. So yeah. Moving on, it's basically all these plants